MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Castillo gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one down now.
The second baseman,
Now it'll be J.P. Crawford. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Outside, 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled away. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mejia is there. And that will end the inning. Padres down in order. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now at the plate is Eric Mejia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
In comes the left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting
and with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see there, the Braves have already punched their ticket to the NLCS, so they'll sit back and wait for this series to play itself out. Digging in will be Eugenio Suarez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Bader on third with 2 out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fastball in there, 3-2. down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now into the box, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope. Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The set, and the 2-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Nick Pratto. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Last half of the second set to go, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
George Springer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now Patrick Dwyer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dwyer is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Patrick Dwyer becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Davy Grillon, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More coming up from Game 5 after this. And now in the box, Patrick Wisdom. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next up is Luis Camposano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. He's set. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Harper, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now
when you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Eric Mejia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. From the stretch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in once again is Juan Soto. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A strike called in the upper part of the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trent Grisham is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up Trent Grisham. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Harper stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground at third. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. Worked a walk his first time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And a ball 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That's 1-2.
Down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. Weak chopper to the left side.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that misses. 2-1. Oh, a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
To the plate now, Patrick Dwyer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to bat, Nick Pratto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Nick Pratto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next, here is Patrick Wisdom looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2-1.
Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Up next, Luis Camposano worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So next to bat will be Joe Musgrove. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Davey Grillon. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So one down, no one aboard. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Eric Mejia, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1. Mejia is off of first with 2 away. Two and 1. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feed to third is offline.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Sammy Vasquez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And that's waved at and missed 1-1.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Grion is under it. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering. The 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-1 the count now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. Full count still. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Nick Pratto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. It's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Next to dig in, Luis Camposano. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Patrick Dwyer, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Davy Grion. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Lázaro Armenteros will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Still 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Again, a 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Reds are down and ordered. It remains 1-0. Sal Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Adam Hazley is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First offering on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And the pitch. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
J.P. Crawford is on deck. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Second baseman, JP.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ball 3. Juan Soto is on deck. Tatis, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Juan Soto to the plate now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in next, Bryce Harper, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Comes set, the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the at-bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Softly on the line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Mitch Navarro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Mejia. There was a base hit last time up.
Second baseman, Eric Mejia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
To the plate now, Harrison Bader. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Reds strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Garrett Clevenger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Trent Grisham. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Nick Pratto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back See the ball a little bit deeper and be willing to work deep into the count.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
And there's ball two now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano. He's set, and the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Padres leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. George Springer the next to hit. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch, and that misses, ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is there, 1 away. Striding in is Patrick Dwyer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Next to hit is Davy Grion, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Davy Grion is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-1 pitch. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And the Padres are moving on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds,